Hey, it's been a long day, hasn't it? Just full of thoughts up there. You just really want to clear it out, huh? Well, how about we try something just a little bit different today, okay? So, instead of our usual pluck, 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 or instead of our usual, we're gonna go ahead and scoop, scoop, scoop out those overthinking thoughts, okay? We're gonna scoop out all of those, and instead, we're gonna replace them with little interesting stories, okay? Maybe those stories will put you to sleep. Maybe those stories will get you wondering. It's up to you. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? Alright, so we're just gonna take a look right over here, okay? Take a look. I'm seeing a little bit of extra thoughts right over here. Now these, they seem to be dealing with maybe a little bit of overthinking about finances. I'm not sure in particular what it might be for you, but it does seem to have something to do with finances. So we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that for you, okay? So we're just gonna scoop, 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 scoop it out. Scoop, scoop, scoop it out. Scoop, scoop, scoop it out. Scoop, 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 scoop it out. Scoop, 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 scoop it out. Scoop, scoop, scoop it out. Scoop it out. Scoop, scoop, scoop it out. Scoop, scoop, scoop it out, okay? Scoop, scoop, scoop it out. 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 Wonderful, 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 okay? Now, just directing that story right into this area, I'm just gonna tell you a little story. There was once a little boy named Jackson, and as Jackson was walking down the street, he found himself skipping, just reciting old nursery rhymes out loud as he enjoyed his day. And while Jackson was skipping, he stumbled just a little bit. And Jackson slowly see what the other is feeling. And he switched them. Switched them just like it was Freaky Friday. Woke up that morning completely confused, in different pajamas than they'd closed their eyes in. And they noticed something. They noticed that they were one another. For a second it was a shock, it was a scare. Until they realized, wow, I did wish that I could be you for a day. And so they looked at one another, and they said, hopefully it's only for a single day. And so they got dressed. But as they got dressed, they noticed that in the background of their thoughts were the true thoughts of what the other would have been feeling in that moment. And so, as Sammy was getting dressed, Sammy heard Aydah in a soft, faint whisper as she looked in the mirror, saying to herself, I just wish I looked more beautiful. I wish that my arms were more toned. I wish my hair was as shiny and as fluffy as Sammy's is. And Sammy was so confused, because every time she looked at Aydah, she was in awe of her best friend's beauty. And so, as Aydah went on her day getting dressed in Sammy's body, she heard a faint whisper in Sammy's head saying, I just wish I had the confidence to wear the type of clothes that Aydah wears. She looks so amazing in them. But as Aydah had been getting dressed in Sammy's body, she was captivated by the beauty that she saw in the mirror. She was so excited to try on all these clothes that she herself couldn't fit. They were beautiful. And as these two girls went throughout the day listening to the thoughts of the other, they felt a sense of sadness, but also a sense of appreciation. An appreciation because their friend truly did love them and admire them and aspire to be like them in some sort of way. But they felt a sense of sadness because from the outside looking in, the other looked so amazing and confident. But on the inside, they were dealing with struggles just like one another. And so, when the fairy came back at the end of the day and switched the two back into their bodies, they awoke with a newfound appreciation for themselves. They awoke with a love for those beauties that the others saw in them. And they went along in their day, happy, fulfilled, and feeling just as beautiful as they truly were. And that is the end. And just as Aydah and Sammy learned to love themselves and appreciate their beauties in all aspects, the same will come for you. Now we're just gonna do this one last section right over here. Let's take a look, 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 take a look. Yes, 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 yes. It looks like right over here I'm seeing a little bit of relationship issues, a little romance issues for you. I'm not sure if it's you having a crush on someone and not knowing if they have a crush back, or maybe you're in a relationship and things are feeling a little rocky, or perhaps you're single and there's a part of you that yearns for something more. I'm not quite sure what it is exactly, but we're gonna go ahead and take that overthinking away for you, alright? I'm just gonna scoop, scent.